Royal titles are at the eye of a storm. The controversy swirls around Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Once called their Royal Highnesses, their relationship with the Crown has become complicated. They would no longer use HRH, but kept their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles. This compromise left the door open for confusion. Their use of royal titles is a lightning rod for debate. The storm shows no sign of calming. Since leaving royal duties, Harry and Meghan have fueled debate. They moved to the US and built a new brand, but their royal titles still carry weight. Even at charity events, their titles are used, sparking anger in the UK. The line between charity and self-promotion is blurry. Every headline adds fuel to the debate over royal titles. For centuries, the British monarchy has relied on strict traditions. Titles are not just names, they are symbols of service and loyalty to the Crown. When Harry and Meghan use theirs outside official duties, many see it as breaking an unwritten rule. Supporters of tradition argue that royal titles come with responsibilities. They believe Harry and Meghan should not benefit from the prestige when they are no longer working royals. Using the titles, especially at public events, is seen as unfair to those who continue to serve. Critics say the couple is exploiting the system. They left royal life behind, but still use its most powerful tools. To many, this looks like a business strategy, not a mark of service. The worry is that others may try to follow suit, weakening the Crown's meaning. This strain is felt inside the royal family as well. Senior royals must defend their values. They know that once traditions are broken, it is hard to repair the damage. The old rules seem less certain in the modern age. The use of royal titles at a children's hospital became a flashpoint. When Harry and Meghan appeared as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, reactions were swift. The hospital was proud to host them, hoping their visit would boost donations and morale. However, some staff and families felt uneasy. They asked, "Is it right for people who left royal duties to use titles in this setting?" Media outlets picked up the story. Critics suggested the couple was trading on the Crown's good name for personal or charitable gain. This was not the first time their title use caused trouble. Other organisations have faced similar issues. Invitations, press releases and social media posts often highlight their royal status. Each time, the same questions come up. Is this fair? Who is really benefiting? The monarchy's reputation is at stake. If royal titles are seen as tools for self-promotion, trust in the institution could be eroded. The hospital scandal highlights the thin line between charity and controversy. Public reaction has been fierce. Many Britons feel let down by Harry and Meghan's choices. They accuse the couple of saying one thing and doing another. The phrase, "you can't have it both ways," is often heard. Some demand that titles be removed to restore fairness. Online forums and newspapers burst with opinions. Supporters defend the Sussexes, arguing that titles are part of their identity. Opponents counter that the monarchy must enforce its rules. They say trust is at risk if the couple keeps breaking with tradition. Polls show growing calls for stricter rules. People want clarity. They fear the monarchy could become irrelevant if rules are not enforced. In a world hungry for honesty, every perceived double standard hurts the Crown's image. The anger is not just about Harry and Meghan. It reflects deeper concerns about royal privilege. Should anyone keep a title if they do not serve? This debate cuts to the heart of public trust in the monarchy. The controversy puts King Charles and Prince William in a difficult position. As leaders of the royal family, they must balance tradition with modern reality. They know the crown's future depends on public trust. Every decision they make is watched by millions. King Charles has a reputation for careful reform. He must decide if stripping titles is the right move. Removing them could cause a rift in the family. It would also send a strong message about the seriousness of royal service. Prince William, as the next in line, faces pressure too. He must protect the monarchy's image for a new generation. The Sussex saga is a test of his values and leadership. If he is too soft, he risks angering traditionalists. If he is too harsh, he could fuel family drama. Both men know that Parliament may get involved. The laws on royal titles are old and complex. Changing them could take years. In the meantime, every headline shapes their legacy. The debate over royal titles has spilled into politics. Some members of Parliament are calling for action. They argue that only Parliament can make clear new rules. The last time royal titles were removed by law was in the early 20th century. Changing who can use royal titles is not easy. Laws going back hundreds of years protect the rights of dukes, duchesses, princes and princesses. Parliament would have to agree on new rules for all royals, not just Harry and Meghan. Some argue this is overdue. They say the public deserves certainty and fairness. Others warn that any change could have unintended consequences. If titles are too easily removed, every royal family dispute could become a political issue. The Crown and Parliament have always had a delicate balance. This latest controversy could tip the scales and set a new precedent for royal life. There is a long history of royals losing their titles. The most famous case is King Edward VIII, who became the Duke of Windsor after abdicating in 1936. He lost His Majesty's style and the right to play a public royal role. His wife was denied the title, Her Royal Highness. Other royals have faced similar fates. During World War I, many German-sounding titles were stripped from British royals to protect the monarchy's reputation. These actions sent a clear message: loyalty and service come first. Each case was different, but the principle was the same. Titles are not just for show. They represent trust, duty and sacrifice. When trust is broken, the Crown must act to protect its values. The Harry and Meghan case is different, but the lessons of history still matter. Every decision sets a precedent for future generations. The monarchy must weigh the risks and rewards before acting. The debate over Harry and Meghan's royal titles is far from settled. Their actions have challenged tradition and tested the monarchy's reputation. Supporters see them as modernizers. Critics see them as opportunists. The anger over their use of titles at public events, especially in sensitive places like children's hospitals, shows how high the stakes have become. King Charles, Prince William, and Parliament all face tough choices. Stripping titles could protect the Crown's integrity, but it could also deepen family wounds. The history of royal titles shows that change is possible, but always controversial. Public trust is the monarchy's most valuable asset. If titles become tools for personal gain, the whole system is at risk. The world is watching to see what the royal family and lawmakers will do next. So, should Harry and Meghan's royal titles be removed to protect the Crown's integrity? The answer may shape the future of the British monarchy for years to come.